So now we will see combinators in CSS. So guys, basically combinators are the way to select the HTML elements using the CSS selectors, and this we are going to check with the help of examples as well. So basically there are 4 different combinators in CSS. So the very first combinator is the descendant selector, which we use with the help of the space character over here. So guys, let us check this with the help of example in VS Code over here. I'm going to remove the previous lines of code that we had written in the HTML and the CSS files. We have the 2 paragraph tags inside the div tag in this case. So guys, let me just save this file now and try reloading this page on the browser. So as you can see, we have this is para1 inside div tag, and we have this is para2 inside div tag. Now guys, what do you mean by descendant selector? So basically inside the div tag, let us say we want to identify these 2 paragraph tags over here. So since both these paragraph tags are inside this particular div tag, simply we can use the div tag followed by the space character, and then we can mention this paragraph tag over here. So guys, let us move to the CSS file over here. We can provide the div tag in this case followed by the space character, and then we have the p tag over here. So basically this space character that we have provided in between the div and the p tag is the descendant selector over here, by which we are saying that inside the div tag we have the paragraph tag over here, and only for those paragraph tags we want to provide certain CSS property that we are going to apply over here. Basically the paragraph tags inside the div tags should have the background color as yellow. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, both these paragraph tags are now having the background color as yellow. That's because both of them are present inside the div tag, and we have provided the CSS property in such a way that the div tag should have the paragraph tag, then only the background color should be applied as yellow color over here. Now guys, let us say we have another paragraph tag which is outside of this div tag. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So now if you see, this is the paragraph 3 outside div tag is getting displayed, but it is not having the background color as yellow. That's because it is not present inside one of the div tags over here. So if you notice, we have provided the CSS property to only those paragraph tags which are present inside the div tag over here, and this is how the descendant selector will work as far as the CSS property implementation is concerned. Now guys, apart from this, we also have the child selector over here, which can be used by using this greater than symbol. So guys, let us check the example of this as well. So by child selector we mean that this is the parent tag, that is the div tag over here, and inside this parent tag we have the 2 child tags, that is having the text that is this is para1 inside div tag and this is para2 inside div tag. Now guys, let us say we have another paragraph tag over here inside this div tag. So guys, basically this is the section tag which is the direct child of this div tag over here. So guys, basically we are saying this is a para tag inside a div section tag, which means first of all there is a div tag over here, and then we have the section tag which is the direct child tag of this div tag, and then inside the section tag we have the paragraph tag. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So if you notice, this is para tag inside div section tag is also having the background color as yellow. That's because we have provided this particular CSS property, that is the background color as yellow, for all the paragraph tags that are present inside the div tag. Now guys, let us say we only want to provide the background color to the direct child tags of this div tag. So what we can do is, first of all we provide the div tag and then use the greater than sign over here. So guys, this is basically the child selector that we are using, in which case we are saying that the parent tag should directly have the child tag over here in order to apply the CSS properties. Guys, basically we are going to provide the p tag over here. So we have the div tag followed by greater than symbol, which is the child selector, and then we have a p tag. So guys, what change will you notice on the web browser? So basically, whatever direct childrens of this div tag are present will be having the background color as aqua, which means both these paragraph tags should have the aqua color, and then whatever descendants are present, which means the div tag, which is also having the section tag over here, which is again having the child tag as the paragraph tag over here, this paragraph should have the yellow background color now. So guys, let me just save these files now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the two paragraphs that are the direct childrens of the div tag are now having the aqua color because of this child selector over here, and this descendant selector is helping us in order to have the paragraph tag inside the div tag have the background color as yellow color over here. Now guys, apart from this, we also have something called as adjacent sibling selector. So guys, let us check that as well. So what is the meaning of adjacent sibling selector over here? So inside this VS Code, if you notice, we have this div tag over here, and inside the div tag we have the paragraph tags as well. Now guys, what do we mean by sibling selector over here? So basically, after this div tag we have this paragraph tag over here, which is the sibling tag for this particular div tag. So how do we apply the CSS property to this sibling tag? So simply we are going to use the plus character over here in order to provide the CSS properties to the adjacent sibling selector over here. So guys, what we will do is inside the style.css file over here, simply we are going to say div and then followed by plus, and then we have the p tag over here, and then inside this, let us say we want the color of the text to be displayed as red color. So over here we provide the color property and the value as red. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the text color of this paragraph tag is now updated to the red color. So this is the meaning of the adjacent sibling selector by using the plus symbol over here. So whatever tag that we use, that is in this case we have used the div tag over here followed by plus operator, and then we have the p tag, which means whatever sibling is present after the div tag should have these particular CSS properties over here. And since this particular paragraph tag was after this particular div tag, in this case the red color was provided as the text color to this paragraph tag over here. So guys, let us have couple of more paragraph tag after this para 3 over here. So simply I am going to copy these lines of code over here. Simply we will say this is para 4 and para 5 outside div tag. So the same CSS property will be applied to the remaining paragraph tags over here as well. So let us check that. Simply I am going to save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the para 4 and para 5 are now getting displayed, but it is not having the text color as red color. Why so? Because the plus operator that we have used in order to provide the CSS property for the adjacent sibling selector will only work to the direct sibling selector over here, and that is why only this first paragraph tag will have the text color as red. Now guys, in order to apply the CSS properties to the remaining siblings as well, that is the para 4 and para 5 as well, what we can do is we can use the fourth combinator, that is the general sibling selector, and this is the symbol that we are going to use. So guys, let us check this as well. So over here what we will be doing is, first of all we will provide the div tag over here, and then we will have the general sibling selector over here followed by the p tag in this case, and then guys we can have the color that we want to have based on our requirements. So let us say we provide the text color as blue color now. So over here we will provide the blue color as the text color. Let me just save this file now. Notice that we have used the general sibling selector now after the adjacent sibling selector. So guys, basically all the siblings should have the color as blue color as far as the text color is concerned. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the para 4 and para 5 are now having the text color as blue color now. So guys, this is the difference. When we use the adjacent sibling selector, only one sibling will be used in order to apply the CSS property after this particular div tag that we had used over here. But when we use the general sibling selector, then all the siblings will be used in order to provide the required CSS properties that we have provided over here. So guys, in this way you can use the different combinators colors as we have seen in this particular examples based on your requirements in order to provide the required CSS properties. Comment in the comment section below whether you have learned something out of this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is pseudo classes in CSS. So stay tuned.